The PVL is back and here to share his thoughts on the opening week games is our own reinforcement all the way from QC, Neil Flores, ang ating reinforcement for this topic. Neil, welcome back to the show. Sean, we always love talking about volleyball. And finally, after a couple of months, the PVL is back for the Reinforced Conference.
Absolutely. Neil, welcome to the show. Let's talk about the Zus Coffee starting off strong with a win over Cherry Tigo. You know, Zus has showed some potential, but is this the conference where they could break out?
I think so because I believe that they have one of the best middle blocker rotations this conference. In the Reinforced Conference, most of the reinforcements are wing spikers, outside hitters, opposite hitters. So it will really boil down to the other players on how they can produce the points to help these foreign guest players. And with Zus, they're very heavy on defense. It was very clear, even in their first game, di ba? Ang ganda ng blocking system nila. And people favored Cherry Tigo, I would say, coming into the game because they finished silver in the on-tour conference, that pocket tournament. They also finished fourth in the invitationals, just falling short when they lost against Kobe Shinhwa. But right off the bat, na-disrupt agad ng Zus yung system ng Cherry Tigo. That's why they won that in 4 sets.
Right, talking about their solid lineup at the middle, diba? They had that former #1 pick, Thea Gagate, who's back from the national team stint. Got a good haul last PVL draft, AC Minor, tas steal nga na tinatawag nila si Riza Nogales. But what about the debut of Anna De Beer? Their reinforcement scoring 30-plus points for the Thunderbells.
Yeah, she's definitely a big hitter. The power is definitely there. Siguro if I were to rank the reinforcements after their first game, she would definitely be in the top 2. And she will be a big help talaga for Zus Coffee. When we talk about the Reinforced Conference, it's always about building that smooth connection with your foreign guest players. And when you get that down, it's going to be easy for them to score. Just imagine, first game pa lang, 36 points agad. Farm Fresh had a 38 output from the reinforcement. So these are the numbers that is expected of these foreign guest players. And the good thing about Annie De Beer is that she's not just focused on offense. She's also a decent passer. She can also block as she is a very tall hitter as well. So it's an all-around game talaga for Annie De Beer.
Tsaka nakakapag-TikTok pa siya sa lagay na yan. Dami niyang content while she's here in the Philippines.
Neil, you mentioned defense. I'm always going to be a big fan of defense. Let's talk about the wall of thunder, their middle blockers, Riza, AC, and Thea. Are they going to be a force to reckon with this season?
Definitely, kasi I always believe na Zus yung nananalo sa draft by some reason. They always get yung mga steals na sinasabi. AC Minor, Riza Nogales. And Riza Nogales was already the 25th pick. I was actually expecting her to be in the first or in the second round. But I know that she was dealing with injuries, kaya siguro nag-alangan yung other teams. But look at her now. I mean, she already won a Best Middle Blocker award in the PVL. And pag tiningnan mo yung rotation ng Zus Coffee, they have different styles of play. If you need more defense, you can field in Thea Gagate. If you need a variety of offense or attack points, you can go to AC Minor. Because out of the 3, AC Minor is the one that can go for slide attacks. And it was very evident na sobrang taas ng efficiency niya when she goes to that short or long slide. And that is going to be a weapon also for Zus Coffee.
Yeah, but for Cherry Tigo, isang game pa lang yan, di ba? So mahaba pa yung Reinforced Conference, chance for them to bounce back in their next outing. Yung isa pang laban na pag-uusapan natin over the weekend, ito.
Game mo yun.
Game ko yun, and I thank you, Neil, for staying with us all throughout that long match. Nag-5 sets yung Akari versus Creamline. This is a matchup that people were really anticipating dahil ito yung rematch ng 2024 Reinforced Conference Championship. Akari has never beaten Creamline prior to that night. But talk about what they did to surprise the fans in that matchup.
I think that Mars Alba just really had a breakout game. Parang siya yung pinakahinihintay ng Akari para mapaganda ng maayos yung sistema nila. She was able to utilize her middles. And I think that was the missing link in the past conferences for Akari. They have talented middle blockers. Sed Domingo is there. Decorated middle blocker from the Cool Smashers before. You have Fifi Sharma as well. It's just that when you take a look at the stat sheets from before, parang bitin yung production from the middle na dapat merong set consistent production from that point. And in that game, they were able to gain a combined output of 25 points. And that's already a big number considering na Anna De Beer already had 36 markers.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry,
Mitchum.
Annie Mitchum
Yeah.
already had 30 plus points as well. So yung combined effort ng middles with the wings really helped Akari.
Yeah.
Yeah. You mentioned Annie Mitchum. She scored 33 points, but she looked very cool and collected during that game. Can you talk to me about her presence for Akari?
Actually, iba nga yung vibe ni Annie Mitchum compared to
aura.
the other
Yeah, it's aura.
imports
Yeah.
because some are very animated, they're very, intense.
Yeah.
But si Annie Mitchum, very chill. I mean, she would just focus on the game. She would talk to her teammates, give instructions as well. And I think she has understood the assignment. Nagets niya yung Philippine style of play. So, nung una, of course, pag first few sets, kinakapapa ng foreign guest players kung paano sila lulusot dun sa defense patterns ng other team. But habang tumatagal yung game, she was more comfortable. And again, the connection with Mars,
Yeah.
I can't say anything else pa kasi first game pa lang yun and she is surrounded by so many great setters in the coaching staff as well. Vince Mangulabnan, Coach Tina
Correct,
Sala.
correct.
So she's in good hands.
Feeling ko kinocompose niya yung sarili niya kasi nakita ko niyayelo siya, nilagyan ng yelo, parang they're fanning her kasi nga medyo naiinitan but I'm sure she's gonna adjust to the weather here. One player that we have to talk about, Justine Hazareno.
Oh, yeah.
You saw all the dives, all the saves from her in that match. Sabi nga ng ating volleyball fan, she mothered that game
Yes.
literally and figuratively. What can you say about her with the Chargers?
Top contender for best libero, definitely. From her last stint, nakita na natin what she can provide to a team. And when you have a good libero, a steady libero na hindi mo na aalalahanin in the back row, you will have so many chances to transition to offense. And yun
Yeah.
yung nakita natin sa Akari. In the longer rallies, they kept that ball alive. Mars Albo kept on feeding that ball to the reinforcement or to the middles. Even Ellie Soyod was also active. So, yun yung maganda eh. Kahit saan pwede pumunta si Mars, basta buhay yung bola. And that's the main job of Justine. And she will do an incredible job this conference for sure.
Right, and rightfully so, Akari is a legitimate contender. Possibly could make another run for another championship appearance in the Reinforced. Neil, thank you so much for breaking down the games as always, and we look forward to more of hearing you in the matches.